All right, hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Hippies and Heavy Bags. Just joking. This is Raven's Arcana. I am Raven. We're continuing our three-part series talking about the tarot cards that the scary tarot, right? Today we're going to look at the Tower card. Tower card for me, anytime I pull it in a personal reading, it's a brow raiser, right? You're like, oh shit, here we go. And when you pull it for someone else, they look at you like, I don't know if I should have asked you for this reading, right? And I don't want you to be scared of it. I don't want to be scared of it. And just want to talk about kind of what the Tower means and go over the symbolism and just explain how it can be a good thing. Now, today we're going to use the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. And let's look at this tower here. So let's talk about it a little bit with the symbolism that just kind of pops out at us. So we have the queen and the king, our heroes, jumping out of windows as the tower has caught fire. Not a good thing, right? On the surface, not at all. Tower's on fire. It's getting hit by a lightning bolt, which the odds of that, slim to none, right? Yeah. The lightning is traditionally the tool of Jupiter. Mars has the spear, but you get the idea. And the reason I brought that up is that Mars governs this card. So Mars is instinct, which is a good thing. It is aggression, not always a good thing. Masculine energy. We can talk about that later. But yeah, so it's in your face. It's that thing's coming down, whether you want it to or not. Actually, now the foundation of this appears to be stone or some bedrock here, and it looks like a good foundation. Unfortunately, it looks like the tower was erected maybe on false pretenses. Maybe, who knows? Depending on the read, depending on the pull, you can use your intuition to figure that out. I did want to talk a little bit about some of the colors on here and the crown coming off. We'll address the crown here. Now, the crown obviously is going to represent royalty. And once again, we're talking about something being destroyed that is important. The death card that we previously talked about. The white horse was standing on top of the dead king. The crown had rolled off of his head. We're seeing a similar instance here. The crown's being removed from the tower. So you can't avoid this. No matter who you are, no matter what your social status, this lightning bolt, the shit's coming for you. And the bitch is coming down. Now, talking about the colors, if you can see this, the king appears to be wearing red and blue. Now, red is power, love, authority. The blue that the queen is wearing and what half of his outfit, him being the king, is wearing. Blue represents subconscious, represents communication. It represents emotion. And sorry, I have some music in the background. It made my shoulder just raise a little bit. I got into it. But anyway. So this could mean a lot of things. The love of power has taken the tower down. Not a good thing, right? Lack of communication. Failure to balance your emotions. Whatever it is has made this unstable. And this bitch, like I said, is coming down. And if you can see, above the white smoke, there's actually a darkening up here, and that it looks like black smoke. In other cards, the white smoke has been replaced by a vero, which is an animal that conspires to take towers down, and that's total bullshit. So this is the white smoke has been replaced in other tarot decks with billowing black smoke. Once again, that is going to represent alchemy, transition, transformation, the underworld, and it kind of ties into the death card. Once again, I also like how you can't avoid it with the crown coming off. Now, if we're talking about progression and progression with the tarot, the card before this, it is going to be the Devil card. So the Devil represents your obsessions, your addictions. It's not the devil holding you down. The devil made me do it. It's your decisions. And a lot of time it's your bad decisions. Anything in excess, anything like that you're obsessed or addicted to, it's not usually a good thing. The card following the Tower card is going to be the Star card. So there's a little good news there, right? So the Star card is going to represent hope, renewal, and it also represents balance. If you're familiar with the Star card, the figure in the card, 1 foot on land, 1 foot in the water. And we're going to talk about grounding. We're going to talk about the balance of emotions. And that's kind of required after some shit like this goes down. And if we get to numerology, this card is going to be 16. It's the 16th major card. And 6 reduced down in numerology is going to be a 7. So 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 is a faith card. It's good to have faith. And if we rewind just a touch, the Devil card is going to be 15. That's reduced down to a 6 in numerology. So that's actually a growth card. So you've grown by choosing to let go of your addictions, your obsessions, the things that hold you back. You have faith, and that you are actually going to pull your tower down. You're actually going to pull down what you have built based on some bullshit that you kind of don't want to continue anymore. But you still got this solid foundation. And that's apparent by, once again, fast forwarding to the Star card. The Star card is going to be 17. 17 reduced down in numerology is going to be an 8. And that's change. So out of your obsession, your addiction, the shit that holds you back, that holds you down, you have to have some growth out of that. You have to choose to tear that tower down, keep that solid foundation, have faith in your decision to move forward, and make that change. It's going to be a permanent change, and it's going to be alchemy. It's going to be personal transformation, and you're going to get that balance back, that 1 foot on the ground, 1 in the water, and that's balancing the emotions and keeping your connection to the earth. All of it's required. Now, once again, you can allow this to happen to you. You can allow your addictions, your obsessions to rule your life. All of us have done it. I've done it. But if you consciously choose to see what's going on around you, and you cut those ties that bind, right? You cut those addictions, you cut those obsessions out. You use a little bit of your intuition and your knowledge, and you take that tower down and ease into that hope and that renewal, that you're going to be a better person, that the grass is going to be greener on that side. It's not just an illusion for you. Then that's going to be a good change. Or you can continue to ignore the fact that you are obsessed, that you are addicted, and the tower will come down on top of you. So this can be bad. All cards are dualistic. There's not a bad card. They're just bad choices. So I just wanted to talk about this a little bit and take a little bit of the fear out of this. This is a necessary change. You can choose to embrace it and have your decisions lead up to this. And going forward, take that momentum to that change, to that hope and that renewal. Or you can choose to ignore it and continue to make bad decisions and let the tower, let that shit just fall down on top of you. And it's going to be a rough road ahead. But all right, I think that's about it. Thanks for your time. I appreciate you tuning in. If you do like the video, give us a little like. If you really like it, give us a little subscribe there, and we will continue this 3-part series with the Devil card. We're going to go in reverse because there is no time like the present. All right, I'm out. Thank you.